What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be making some no-bake protein bars. I'm going to go over the cookware and the ingredients you're going to need for today. To make 10 servings you'll need 4 cups of oats, 2 cups of peanut butter of your choosing, 5 scoops of protein, and about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of water. For cookware you'll need 1 large mixing bowl, 1 13x9 brownie tray, and 2 measuring cups, 1 cup and 1/4 cup. So these protein bars are good for mass gaining. They are going to give you about 36 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs, and about 50 grams of fat per serving. One thing to note, these are primarily healthy fats, being unsaturated fats. These cost about 75 cents to make per serving, and the total recipe will cost you under $8 to make for 10 servings. Alright, so let's just start with our protein, dumping that into a large mixing bowl. Then we're going to go ahead and get our 4 cups of oats. We'll go ahead and add that in. For my peanut butter, I'll be using Jif Extra Crunchy. To me, it helps the protein bars taste like a Cliff Bar. So here I'll just measure out into a cup. As you can see, lots of peanut butter. Just go ahead and scoop that on out. And then start to combine it with the spoon, but be warned, you will have to start using your hands to help combine this mixture. This protein bar recipe is great to make alongside kids. Gives them something to do when it's snowy outside, and you can make a healthy treat together. So here I am adding some additional peanut butter. My mixture just wasn't thickening up enough. You'll notice with certain almond butters or some sweet butters that it may thicken a little bit quicker than others. This is where I'm going to go and add 1/4 cup of water. That water helps bring it all together. Just so you know, a little water does go a long way in this recipe. So now it's time for our tray. What we'll go ahead and do is we'll just start scooping this out, and we're going to create as flat of a surface as we can in this tray for the protein bars. Keeping the protein bars flat in the tray will help them all be evenly distributed for equal portioning sizes and servings. One tip here, be sure to use your palm to help flatten, but also watch the sides of the tray to ensure that the walls of the tray are flat with the rest of the mixture. I always notice that some of the oats and peanut butter want to stick to the side. So now that we have them all flat, we're going to go ahead and get ready to throw them in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Basically, we're just trying to make sure they thicken up and stay hard, and that's easier for cutting. So now that we have them out of the freezer, we're going to go ahead and just run a knife on the sides of the tray just to help loosen that up. Makes it easier for them to get out. Pro tip, if you want to use a aluminum tray and help bend them out, it's easier and then you don't have to use a knife. But you won't get to do this, which is bang on the back like a caveman like me. And yes, I'm aware that I belong in the Ice Age. I mean, look at those caveman hands. What a knuckle dragger. Alright, so now we're going to start making our first cut. I use my thumb as a 1-inch guide to help make my first column. Tip here is to press down firmly and lift the knife fully so that it does not drag. Don't be afraid to use 2 hands on the blade as well. Now we'll start cutting our rows to turn these into little cubes. now that we've got our hands all clean, I have 10 columns and I have 7 rows to make for a total of 70 bars. Gonna go ahead and put them into Ziploc baggies and throw them in the freezer and have them for later. And these are healthier treats to bring to all of your Monster Mash and Fall Festival parties and winter parties this year. Another thing to remember about these bars is you know exactly what you're putting into them. You don't have to worry about preservatives or unknown chemicals that some companies may be trying to put in these, and you also know the grade of protein you're putting in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe, tell me what you want to see, and I'll see you next time.